Hi everyone. So I'm pretty sure most of you know by now that our December craft together with Lisa from my Eclectic Life kind of got waylaid for the moment. It will happen down the road, not a big deal. But because of it, we weren't real prepared this last week, and we want to be prepared for next Tuesday. So we have planned a fun challenge. At least we're real excited about it. It's a lot of fun. And probably what's going to happen is we're going to play a little bit with it on our craft togethers when we carve in the next few weeks, and on our December New Year's Eve all-nighter. So this is the 12 Journal Bits Challenge, fa-la-la. This is a challenge similar to ones that Dear Julie or Nick the Booksmith do. And I'm going to read to you what the things are, and I'm going to show you what I've chosen for my journal. Choose what you would like to use. Have fun with it. That's the whole point, is to have fun with it. This list will be in the description box, as will a link to Lisa's channel, because on December 10th, we will be on her channel at noon Central. So, this is the 12 Journal Bits Challenge. And on the first day of journal making, we're going to have one piece of chipboard. Now, here's something I wanted to kind of talk to you about. When you think about your chipboard, you also have to think about the fact that it has to be cut. I had pulled out this piece of chipboard, and down the road, our cutting tools are going to be part of this. So I realized I wasn't going to have a cutting tool that would cut this piece of chipboard. So what I have changed my mind to do is use this piece of chipboard, and I'm lucky because it happens to be a bigger piece of chipboard, and I can cut it with my scissors, but then I can layer it together. So I can make a nice sturdy piece with this piece of chipboard. So that is my piece of chipboard that I'm going to use, and chipboard being some slightly heavier cardboard. Then we have two types of adhesive or glue, and I vacillated back and forth about what I was going to use, but because of some of the things I'm going to use later, I have chosen to use my Mod Podge glue mixture and my favorite Tombow Mono liquid glue. I'm probably going to be sorry that I don't have any heavier glue, but we'll see. You know, this is part of the challenge. Now, we have 3 cutting tools. And because of the theme of my book, and cutting tools are scissors, paper trimmer, corner rounder, or decorative punch, or X-Acto knife. So if I choose to use 2 punches, which is what I have chosen to do, I only have scissors left. I don't have a paper trimmer or anything like that. I decided I would tear my papers. So that is my plan with the cutting tools. See, it's all about the fun we're going to have. The next thing we have is 4 stamps or stencils. And I may, before we start the project, I may cut a stencil instead of just having my stamps. But I'm going to use stamps that I have carved. Okay? I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to which ones I'm going to use yet, but I'm sure I'm going to use these 2 flower stamps. But I may cut a flower stencil. So we'll see how that goes. Now we can have 5 kinds of paper. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so many kinds of paper. Now this does include envelopes, but I don't have any envelopes in my stash because I figured that I could actually make envelopes with my papers. So I want to show you the kinds of paper I have. I have just some plain white paper, kind of like copy paper. Then I have some scrapbook paper. Then I have painty paper. And this is where I actually started. I chose my painty paper and I decided that's what I really wanted to use. But I knew that I'm going to need some cardstock, even with all my lovely papers. I'm going to need some cardstock to make tags and tucks and things like that. So that had to be one of, that's our 4th one. And then I wanted some plain but bright colored paper because of the decision I made for what I was going to do. And this is just copy paper weight paper, but it's different colors. So that's my 5 kinds of paper. Next, we have 7 book pages ready to be folded, cut, or torn. And I have 3 big ones like this, and they're real thin. So that was one of the reasons that I didn't choose all big book pages, because they're so thin. I have a funny feeling that they aren't going to do everything I want them to do. So I have 4 more. Oops, I didn't count well. 7 would be 4 more, right? Yes, 4 more book pages. Yep, that's right. So I have 7 book pages. Next we have 8 beads or charms to give your journal bling. And I chose three of my flower beads, and I have 4 other little beads here. For my 8 beads or charms. And then we have with some little fasteners, and I wanted to have some paper clips in my journal, so I chose 3 of these giant paper clip pieces. And then I have, oh, this is one of my charms because I know that I want to attach a dangle on my outside. So that is why I have a clip. It's part of my beads or charms to make my charm. So I have 6 different little brads. Let's see if I can get them. And 3 paper clips. Those are my 9 little fasteners to hold my pages together. Now we get to have 10 pieces of fiber, and I honestly wish we'd have had more cutting tools and glue, but I have 10 pieces of fiber. I have some fun braid. I have some fun rickrack. This is a trim, and it's just, you know, it's just fun. It's like furry fun. Then I have, that's 3, and I get 10, so I have 7 more different yarns. This is one that's got some little lumpy things in it, and it looks like it's got a piece of This is a piece of bling attached to it. That's not part of our journal. And then I've got some eyelash trims. This one's just another fuzzy eyelash trim. So I have these 3 actual trims, and then 7? I have 10. What? Uh-oh. I better count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 of little yarns, because my 7th thing, or my 10th thing, is going to be this denim from this pair of shorts that are torn, and I'm going to use this denim as my, let's see here, for some reason, there we go, this denim as my cover. So that's my 10 fibers or fabrics. Now the next thing is 11 quotes or words. And I haven't chosen my 11 quotes, but what I did was I got on the internet and I pulled up quotes from the 60s, hippies kinds of thing, because if you haven't seen, it looks like this is headed towards a flower child, flower power kind of journal. So I have one quote I'll have to use. It says, "Old hippies don't die. They just lie low until the laughter stops and their time comes round again," by Joseph Gallivan. But this is, I will pull my 11 quotes from here, and I will either handwrite them in or I will type them up. I haven't decided which ones I'm going to use, but that's what I'm going to use. Then I have one more thing. I get to have 12 fun images to set your art apart. And this may sort of be cheating, but I chose 12 napkins. The images on the napkins is what I'm going to use. These are all just different napkins that seem to go. Now, here's the thing. I haven't chosen my pages yet, so some of these napkins, the color combinations might not work real well. So we'll have to see. But I have chosen my 12 images with these napkins. And it says, on the last day of journal making, we will have our own wonderful journal to start the new year out. This will be in the description box, so you will have a list to choose your things from. It will also be posted in the Facebook groups when this video goes up. So we hope that you, oh, I should tell you that pokey tool, where's my pokey tool? They got up and left. A pokey tool, our hole punch in case we need it to punch holes for our signatures, a needle, ruler, and binding thread, something to bind your journal with. They're all free to use, okay? There's, oh, I forgot 6. How could I have forgotten 6? Oh, because I was, you know, not thinking. 6 is colors to brighten up your day. You get 6 colors of paint, pens, pencils, or ink, sprays, or texture paste. You get 6 colors. So I have chosen turquoise, lime, pink, purple, blue, and gold. Those are my 6 colors that I'm going to use. And okay, black and white, like these Posca pens, are free. They are part of your things that you get to use no matter what, like your hole punch, your pokey tool. So again, this list will be in the description. This list will be posted on the Facebook groups, and we will be starting at least Tuesday, and we will hope that you will all want to play along with us. It just seems like it's going to be a really fun challenge to do, and we're real excited about it. Okay guys, go have fun, make some art. Bye-bye.